Welcome back to another Disco Inferno YouTube channel video. Today, where not only... See, I said the series would be a certain way for this month, and it's not, because I'm going to have to respin the wheel on this one. But first, let's get to the Cool and Dre interview. I wish I had an interview with these guys. Review. If you had told me before I started listening, because they're producers, right? So I've heard them, Fat Joe, I mentioned this yesterday, but Fat Joe found them. Or maybe he didn't find them, but he was the one who really started putting them on tracks and stuff. So you'd think rap, right? And you know what? A lot of the songs they produce for other people, yeah. Like if you scroll through their singles section, it's pretty much all rap. But I heavily urge you, go check out their actual albums. Because, whoa. They make music that people call sleepy music or like lo-fi music. Like, I genuinely might come back to these guys if I need to, like, get a paper done in a night. Just pop this on in the background. Lo-fi beats to study to. Like, I'm joking, but, like, low-key. Like, fire. And by the way, only 682 subscribers on YouTube Music. Not cool, guys. Favorite album? I'm gonna go with Who Got the Jazz here. They're all really good, but the first couple albums are jazz, and then they kind of get into, as they so aptly put it, Midnight Lo-Fi Melodies, which is a 3-part series, and then Sleep Good, which is a series too, but I'm not sure. There's only volume 1 on here, so maybe volume 2's on its way. But it's like, whoa. But I'm gonna go with Who Got the Jazz. It was nice, short, but it was also jazz music. I'm a big fan of jazz, so it was just nice to hear something so smooth. Favorite singles. This is a bit harder, because while they only have a few albums, they got a decent chunk of singles. I think I'm going to have to go OK, though. OK is a Busta Rhymes track, and it's got a Young Thug feature. 2 people who I never thought would hook it up, but hey, whatever works. Cool and Dre, Busta, and Young Thug made a good song. What other ones did I like? I liked Out of Control, Fat Joe and Remy Ma. There's quite a few Young Puda tracks on here. Now, I've never heard of the guy. He seemed pretty good, so maybe Nope, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say maybe I should add him to the list, but I shouldn't do that. There's already 220 some that I have to get through. There's only 52 weeks in a year. Now, I'm knocking a good chunk out by doing this, but like, oh my gosh. By the end of the month, I've barely made a dent. I've brought it down to like 200. But that being said, let's spin that wheel now, huh? Because tomorrow was supposed to be Big Sean, and then I started scrolling through, and he has like 20 albums that have at least like 10 hours of playtime. And that's too much. I could pull it off, but nah, I'm not doing that. So let's try and respin. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Hope it's someone fast. UGK. I know that's a hip-hop duo. Let's check them out. UGK. Oh, I tried to sort by recency, and then it had a problem with that. Okay, last album was in 2016. Hour 2 hours ish. About 3 hours. About 440. Okay, that's 6. Yeah, this is too much music. At least for my daily. So, I'm gonna not hide them because I want them to come up later. But let's try again. I swear if it makes me spin Big Sean. Da Baby. Okay, that one's got potential. Let me just double check because I think I wrote him down somewhere. Nope, didn't write him down. He's got quite a few albums, actually. 1 hour, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 3.5, 4, 4.5-ish, 5, 5.5, 6. You know what? I can make this happen. He's got quite a few albums, but each of them is only half an hour. So, alright. Tomorrow will be Da Baby. If you don't know him, he's Rockstar fame. Nope, that's The Box. I was gonna start singing The Box. But it is Rockstar. Got a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a real rock star? This ain't no guitars, this a Glock. You know that guy. Or maybe you don't, but tomorrow will be Da Baby. I'm writing that in my calendar. No, I legit have a whiteboard calendar for this just to make sure I don't get lost. So, keep that in mind, gang. And I'm actually excited because low-key, he popped off for a while there. And, like, I don't know. It seemed like we left him in the past too soon. But then again, he did say some pretty messed up things. So, just wanted you to know I'm not supporting him. Or I'm not supporting his views. I am going to support him and give him money, though. I'm kidding. I only listen to everything once. You think I got time to listen multiple times and truly dissect? Maybe I will for some of my favorites, but come on. I ain't got time like that, especially once a day. But nevertheless, I'm gonna end this so we can both get out of here. Peace, love, keep burning on that dance floor, 'cause the heart in your body is on fire or something like that. I still have to refine that. I think I have a catchphrase now, but peace.